am just at the bottom of the hill from Pennymuir Roman camps, and I can tell you it's very hot today, 28 degrees, and the route today is Dere Street, which runs up behind me and then heads on to Chew Green, Pennymuir obviously, and then cruises down over Hadrian's Wall at Corbridge, and then down as far as Eberacombe, York and onwards. So it's an incredible trip, and I'll post as we go along the way. So now I'm right up on Dere Street now, looking north. Absolutely stunning view. It's reaching about 26, 27 degrees already now. And the Roman road, which is dead ahead, and then it comes up to the notch near Hunt Hill, and then drops down, and then we're on the route again, heading towards Chew Green south, and swinging up. We've got Woden Hill Fort, which has terraces and some lovely ditches up there, and the Romans would have passed under that. Still a military area, because today I can hear the military busy bombing up at the Otterburn Ranges. So the Roman army may have gone, but the British army are definitely in force up here. Well, nearly at the top of one of the highest points on Dere Street, on the section we're walking from Chew Green to Pennymuir. And you just see the road going up through a cutting just ahead there. It is incredibly hot today, but I'm not complaining. It's fantastic, and the scenery is just to die for, as you can see from behind me. And there's the road we've just climbed up. Looking south towards our route to the Roman signal station, Blackhalls and Chew Green marching camps there, and a fantastic view down into the valley. And if I have a look there, you can see the cutting is very distinct for Dere Street. It's cut well into the hillside here. I'm actually standing on well above the surface of the road, swinging round, and the fence line follows the Roman road all the way to the summit over there. Well, there's Dere Street on the furthest summit, sweeping along, following the fence line. Also the Pennymuir Way goes that way as well. And I'm actually standing at Brownlaw Roman signal station. The sort of reeds in the middle, and then the heather around the outside is the rampart and ditch of this very lonely watchtower, which would have given views both way down the Dere Street to the north and the south, and out over the tribes of southern Caledonia. Hard to imagine on such a great day as this how barren a posting this actually must have been. Well, I'm now at Chew Green, having walked over along Dere Street from the north, which is directly in front of you, and I'm now staying in one of the many forts, marching camps that have that's the army busy bombing over the other side of the hill. We're near on the Otterburn Ranges. I'm actually standing inside one of the smallest fortlets, which was excavated by Ian Richmond. Just panning around the walls. It is hot. I mean, it's 28 degrees today here at least. It's a cracking day to be up here on what must have been a very bleak posting there, swinging around. This strange section in the middle is actually, it's a bit hard to see on camera, it was actually the remains of a Norman chapel that was placed in the middle of this fortlet, just to show that this site has been used as a transport link into Scotland for an awfully long time. Yeah, the walls are just sort of faintly visible as raised areas, and I'm just walking across the fortlet now. They are busy today, dropping bombs and firing. I'm just running up the rampart now. Oh, stopped. And then in front of us you can see the triple ditch system of the fortlet running away around the fort, and I'm actually standing on the rampart walls. There we go, the military is still here after 2,000 years. Well, I'm at Pennymuir camp near Jedburgh, the Scottish borders, and I'm just looking around the north rampart of the marching camp. This was huge, probably could have housed up to about 3,000 men on the marches. Possibly a Gricklin in date, but it's very hard to date camps, and just in the middle distance there I'll use my special finger. Just here is a smaller camp built in from another period possibly, swinging round in the heat. It's nearly 28 degrees today, so hot. And there's the North Rampart heading off to the west, and if I just come through here, it's normally very muddy, but today it isn't. If you're in luck, I can get to it. This strange mound which I'm approaching now, which you can just about see, this fella here went in front of the north gate. In fact, all the gates of the fort, and this basically blocked a forward attack into the gate, so obviously any attackers had to come sideways and in through the gate just there. Nice little move, and still surviving in this camp. Now we're rejoined Dere Street to Roman Road. Looking north there, it finally swings up along and finishes near Tremontium Fort at Newstead, and then heading this way back over the tops to Pennymuir, to Chew Green, and then Bremenian, Hadrian's Wall, Corbridge, and then obviously down County Durham and then into Yorkshire. So incredible stretch of road still surviving, straight as a die, and quiet and sleepy today. Would have been a lot wider in Roman periods. Certainly in the Antonine period it would have held a lot of traffic going up and down to the Antonine Wall and Scottish forts. And then of course Septimius Severus in the early 3rd century would have marched his 50,000 possibly plus troops this way as well. So a historical highway, and a hot Mediterranean day today. Septimius, as an African emperor, would have maybe appreciated the weather. The Roman soldier marching along Dere Street, heading north. A welcome sight would be the hills in the distance there, the Eildon Hills, one of which had a hill fort on and then a Roman signal station. But just on the other side of that is Tremontium, the Roman fort at Newstead, and that would be a place where you could get refreshments, a bath, and rest after a long hot day on Dere Street Roman Road, which is what I'm on at the moment.